Hey there, collective. Getting ready to do a reading for you guys. I think this is a daily reading, or is it? Maybe I did get one done yesterday, hopefully. It's been a busy weekend, but anyway, this will be a general reading. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest, as always. I don't have an intention for this reading, guys, so we'll just go where the energies kind of take us. I don't know why I feel I'm really grounded. I've been out in nature literally all day today, but for some reason I feel a bit heavy, and I'm singing the song Say Something, I'm Giving Up on You. So I don't know what that's about. Look at this, free yourself. Wow. I just said say something, I'm giving up on you. Okay. Some of you guys may be actually freeing yourself from a situation, trying to get away perhaps from a situation that has weighed you down in some way, liberate yourself in a sense. You know, I'm noticing here that this, is that a swan? I mean, it looks like a swan is completely, this woman and the swan are completely actually wrapped around one another. So someone may have felt like some energy, the energy perhaps of a, someone that you care about. It could be, I don't know, it could be anything, honestly, has kind of had you really wrapped up and even tied down in a sense. And I think Spirit's message here is to liberate yourself. That's what I'm getting. Okay. You may also be feeling like you're more liberated at this time too. I'm not so drawn to that, honestly. I feel like it's telling you to free yourself. Yeah, look. Cultivate love here. This is the card of effervescence. Obviously, take kind of a lighthearted approach. Learn to laugh at yourself. Laugh at, just laugh at things. It's really not that serious. Cultivate love in your relationships, understanding. Love is obviously not just about romantic. It's about any relationship, right? Love in your life, period. Even self-love. Serendipity. Wow, look at this. Yeah, I think the reason Spirit is asking you to actually liberate yourself and free yourself from past energies and things that have held you back, begin to really pour a lot of love into yourself, is because they want you to kind of merge and get into the flow of things, okay? I think once you do that, you're going to find what you assume is serendipitous things happening to you, but really it's just you being in alignment and being able to bring forth your manifestations, the things that you've thought about, the things that you wanted, but you kind of had this other energy, it looks like, blocking your abundance, blocking your blessings in a sense. Look at that. I'm telling you, because they're trying to bring you a lot of good fortune, a lot of blessings into your life. It says you belong to paradise. Okay, you're supposed to have the good things in life. All right, you're supposed to have the nice life. You're not supposed to be struggling. And, all the things that you really want that you're not able to do, maybe you don't have the money, maybe you feel like you don't have the time, things like that. Maybe, what they're saying here, not maybe, what they're absolutely saying here is that you gotta, you're gonna have to free yourself from those thought patterns, but also from anybody that might be holding you back from that. Now, I just told you that even though I've been out in nature all day long and I'm very, very grounded right now, I've been singing, but I feel like I'm kind of heavy, like there is a heaviness around me. And I know that's because I was meditating on the energy of the collective, okay? Also, the song Say Something, I'm Giving Up on You. I just feel like something has to give in a situation, all right? And it may just be that you have to have a willingness to really kind of let someone go, okay? Or even let yourself go from a situation. Give yourself permission to really fully let go and release. I feel like a situation, anything that's not serving you, or something that might actually be keeping you in kind of that heavy energy that I was actually experiencing before going into the reading. The bottom card is Solitude, which is all about being alone yet not lonely, okay? It's just about spending some time alone, really getting to know yourself, healing yourself, figuring out what it is that you are wanting in this life, in this experience. I think that's going to be key for you. I'm not even going to go to relationship cards because I want to look at some other things today. So Spirit, talk to me about my collective here, and what do you want the message to be today? What do you want them to know? Some of you, I feel, have just been feeling drained, okay? Drained from work, drained from maybe it's, other relationships, situations that are around you. Drained from thinking too much. Yeah, definitely thinking too much about particular, certain situations that are in your life, kind of replaying it, which I think has also caused stress on your body. I feel very overactive adrenals for some reason. So maybe some of you guys are carrying around quite a bit of stress. I don't know why I'm also feeling agitation to a certain extent. Certainly the exhaustion, that's key here. Very, very strong in this energy, very heavy kind of energy. So it is important to ground yourself and begin to let go. If you, I don't know if you're a nature person or what the weather is like where you're at, but even if you can get out there for a little bit and just kind of let go, put your feet on the earth, climb a tree, do all the crazy stuff I do every day. I think it will free you up and some of your energy up as well. Definitely ground you down and help you to release anything that's not serving you. Look at this, yeah. Got the Justice and the Six of Wands here. We have a Four of Wands. Okay. I'm sorry, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Swords, okay. Wow, okay. All right, Spirit. Resilience, okay. We'll get a few more cards here. Maybe you're focusing right now or really trying to focus. As I said, it might be a job that's wearing you down as well. At least just has you exhausted. Maybe you're just overworking or just spending too much time with that. But I really think it's either, if it's not that, then it's some situation that you really wanted to have victory with. Okay. Maybe you thought that you were heading towards a good path with this. Maybe it's something that you've been trying to really kind of pull together. You certainly wanted to have success in this situation, but I think that maybe there could have very well been a lack of truth or clarity, and maybe it made you feel a bit unstable. Honestly, I do feel that there's a need here. You may still very well, honestly, I'm feeling like you're still, if you're not in this situation, you're still replaying these thoughts, because I feel like you're definitely taking some time out here to really contemplate the whole situation. I keep saying exhaustion, and this card just exemplifies exhaustion, right? It's all about, laying down, resting, restoring, contemplating, because you want to have a very clear mind moving forward. You want to have the clarity that you need. This might have been a complex situation. Maybe it's a complex choice that you're having to make here. So you want to be as clear as possible is what I'm getting. You also want to make sure that whatever it is that you feel as though you're perceiving, your perception of things is actually what's real. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but that's what I'm getting. With this Judgment card, and then of course we also have the Nine of Wands here. You're probably awakening, honestly. There could be an awakening that's kind of happening within you, an awakening to, I don't know if it's a connection, an awakening to, your life path, what your life is supposed to be, because I see a lot of cards actually trying to get you in alignment with that. I feel like I'm also dealing with someone who honestly has seen their share of sorrows. I feel like you've probably been through quite a bit of battles, honestly, in your life. You're a survivor, hands down. You're also a fighter. In many ways, and I think just the fact that you've been through so much and you're still the person that you are, even you've managed to come through them and actually get stronger from it, just speaks volumes about who you are and what your character is. But I think what Spirit is saying is it's time to kind of let that go, and anyone else that continues to kind of keep you back, because you really need to start focusing on your own self-love and moving forward, getting more so into the flow of things. I love this card here. because it straight up says you belong to paradise, okay? So you were just made for much bigger things, things that not only bring you luxury, but make you feel, like you're in luxury. You're not, you're just not struggling, okay? Some of you guys you also have to lose kind of that mindset too. We do walk around saying crazy things like the struggle is real. For us, it definitely is, but we don't want to replay that story over and over, because trust me, the struggle will be real if we keep saying it. So our words are very powerful and they're creative, believe it or not. Okay, you may still feel like you're a bit burdened, honestly, or maybe you're just standing up for something that you believe in. Maybe you're taking a stand for yourself here, honestly, with this Nine of Wands, because you're just not willing to continue going on this hamster wheel of sorts. You're ready to see some kind of change in your life that's going to take you maybe in a direction that's more fulfilling for you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, Spirit, so tell me, what is coming up for my collective then? What can they expect coming up in the next few months? What can they expect to come up in the next few months then? Okay, so you're going to have to make a decision, it looks like, about something. One second. Oh, wow. Okay. Page of Coins in reverse. Emperor. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think you're going to have to make a decision about something here, collective. It could very well be some kind of business decision. It could be a decision as well about a move or starting something over. Give me one more second. Yeah. It could be also about starting something over, okay? And what I mean by that is, just starting over is what I mean to say here. So maybe if you are looking to make some kind of change in your life, really kind of doing away with things that no longer serve you and beginning again, so to speak, that's the decision that you're kind of juggling probably right now, trying to figure out. I think you know what your priorities are, okay? It's just a matter of kind of moving towards them. With the King of Coins here, it looks like this energy is about, moving towards something that's definitely much more stable. The King of Coins works very hard for what they have. They're a very generous person, but they also, so they don't have an issue giving a lot back. They're usually in a leadership position in some way, but they're a fantastic provider and usually have a great deal of prosperity to them. It's because they work so hard. It is something that they focus on. They do love the creature comforts in life as well. And most importantly, they like to be able to provide. A lot of times this is also a father, okay? This may very well be your father, if your father is in the picture, or somebody that might be investing in you in a sense, or even helping you. But this could also be you. It's interesting here because then you have the Page of Coins in reverse, the Emperor upright, and the Four of Cups upright, and then a stalemate, okay, with the Two of Swords upright. So usually when I see the Page of Coins in reverse, it's somebody that's not really offering too much. Maybe if this was around some kind, if this is, I don't know, this could very well be something that you are trying to liberate yourself from, free yourself from. Maybe it could very well be a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn. I also see Libra here. Yeah, I see Gemini and Aquarius here as well. Looks like I have Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Yeah, I also see some water energy as well. I mean, honestly, it looks to me like if this is the energy that you're having to let go of so that you can actually move forward into what you're wanting here, it looks like this is what the two is about, okay? Maybe you're just kind of really juggling that decision, or really just trying to make a decision. You want to make a very balanced and clear decision. Okay, that's why you're trying to be as clear as you possibly can on this, because I don't think you've wanted to jump the gun, and maybe it's been difficult for you to kind of let go of this if this is a person here. All right. You know, although this King of Coins is generally, especially upright, you know, very good, for some reason something may be actually holding them back in a sense so that they have not been willing to come towards you. I just see a real lack of commitment here. All right, maybe they're just too focused on their money, because the Page of Coins in reverse can also show me somebody that's greedy, but they've been a little bit lazy when it comes to the situation or the relationship. Okay, and I think that that's been a real problem for you. It's something that you've actually had to go within here and really think long and hard about, because you really wanted success, I think, in a situation here. Okay, so you might be moving forward here with a lot of ambition, honestly. Definitely a great deal of structure here. Or perhaps this person also could have been in a position like that, okay, in the Emperor position. That is generally a divine masculine. You know, maybe again, they're just not really showing a lot of, well, normally though, I mean, I am seeing this Emperor upright, which I would normally view as good, but I mean, it has some downfalls too. Sometimes this Emperor can be very stubborn, okay? They want things to be a certain way, and they definitely they don't have any issue really taking control over things, okay? This Emperor is obviously very ambitious and structured as well, generally. They may not be showing a whole lot of emotions to you, so maybe you're only seeing a person that seems to lack, you know, a sense of commitment with you, maybe more focused on their money or their things, or maybe even if they are in another commitment, perhaps that's where their focus has been. And I think you're just bored with it. I mean, I get the Four of Cups here, which is all about being very discontent with something, feeling disappointed, feeling almost like some apathy as well, not being happy with what you're being offered, okay? And I think because of that, that's why you're making this difficult choice here, all right? The end card here is the Two, okay? And the Two of Swords is all about being in a stalemate. All right, just sitting kind of in indecision and just being in a stalemate, because I really feel that things aren't really moving forward here. That's what I'm getting. You know, I'm wondering if, especially because all of these beginner cards are so amazing, how you can see the progression and what Spirit is asking you to do so that you can push forward. I'm almost feeling like Judgment is being kind of, you know, like the gauntlet is being kind of thrown down on this situation here, because they want you to cut this out and liberate yourself so that you can actually move forward. Wow. So this is really interesting. All right. So I do think that this has been about a relationship. I don't really know if I want to. Maybe I will. I'm going to get some more cards. I'm going to get some cards here from the Secret of the Lover's Oracle, since this does appear to be a relationship of sorts that you're dealing with. I just want to get some more content on what that might be about for you. All right, Spirit, what other messages do you have here from the collective today? It's interesting that I'm getting this song, Say Something, I'm Giving Up on You, and you guys are clearly not speaking, not showing your hands here, kind of in a stalemate position. Four of Swords can also show me that you're taking a break from the situation as well. So you really have two cards here that indicate that. Okay. Wow. Okay. Give a second. See, definitely somebody ghosted here. Interesting. Somebody might be having haunted memories as well. Remember, I kept saying someone feels really exhausted by whatever this is, that this decision they have to make, whatever it is that they're carrying around. I feel someone is having a lot of haunting memories about this situation here. It says with your ghost, so definitely thinking about one person in particular. Yeah, look at this. Somebody here has been waiting. Oh, you know, this is kind of a sad card to me, because it's about, you know, feeling like there's just one-sided feelings. It's like, yeah, I'm feeling this way, but clearly the other person doesn't feel the same way about me. Again, That can feel very exhausting, right? Feeling like your other half is kind of missing. This card is called the waiting heart because somebody has been waiting for a long time. And I think that it's kind of, it's kind of time to move forward. Okay. Now, if you're in a really, I already know this, if you're in a connection that you feel like is, a high, I'm going to say a high level connection, but come on, when you're in love, period. It doesn't matter what the connection is. And you just are so hopeful and you don't want to move forward and all that. I mean, I think I would just tell you that your life is valuable, and if you really believe in something to that extent, it's okay to let go and to begin moving forward because what's for you is not going to miss you, right? Even if it doesn't come at this time, perhaps the person is not ready at this time. Maybe their situation is not ready at this time, or maybe Spirit just wants you to continue moving ahead because you got a lot of work to do here with or without this person, all right? We have careless actions here, so someone showed they were very flaky. I said this down here, right? They're very flaky. I'm sorry, right here. They lacked commitment here. They might have showed a lot of irresponsible behavior in this situation. Yeah, look, we have distorted mirror. All right, so it's actually put someone into a place, I think, of, having some unworthy thoughts, about themselves, perhaps not thinking they were good enough. There might have been a lot of self-criticism as well here as a result of it. This could be one or both of you guys. There's a mirror here, so you could have very well been mirroring each other, mirroring back, each other's wounds, things that you weren't really ready to see. That could have also created some distance in this situation, especially with this Emperor here, right? Because this Emperor is very much, very, they can stonewall you in a sense. They can come across that way. There's just not a lot of empathy in this person, but it says forward footsteps. All right, forward footsteps is all about making the best possible choice on the correct path. So again, this is why it's telling you, look, you've been waiting. Okay, this has felt very one-sided. It's absolutely exhausted you. You know that this person or somebody in this situation showed a lot of careless actions here, and because of that, that's what created that. They might have been acting outside of their distorted self, distorted masculine, distorted feminine, either one. Okay, I don't know if somebody here didn't feel worthy enough, but they may be feeling that now, not to come back towards you, especially after behaving in a way that they have. But the bottom line is Spirit is saying it's time for you to really move forward. This is all about movement forward. See, look, we have sensual cravings here. You might feel like this pull is very, very strong. This says insatiable flame. All right, but somebody here could have been heavily, they might have a sex addiction, I just heard that. But they could have also been just heavily focused on, the passion, maybe the passion with you, perhaps the passion in general, okay? Maybe this is something that they were looking for, chasing. Certainly doesn't have to be, okay? But something really scared them is what I'm feeling. Yeah, I think with this situation, you both felt very, very connected with one another. It may have been a bit overwhelming. It says feelings of oneness with you. So you could have experienced a lot of euphoria, a lot of happiness together. But man, okay, somebody started feeling like they were just falling a little too deeply. Okay. I got yesterday in a reading how I felt like somebody was heavily in their emotions and they were trying to really catch balance yesterday or the day before, I don't remember. But this whole card, falling too deeply, is all about drowning, feeling like you're in over your head, like you're having a lot of unstable feelings. If that's you, then obviously take it as it resonates. It could also be your person right now. I'm very drawn to that because they're also saying that I'll never forget you. Okay, so just being really grateful for the journey I'm feeling. Not them so much, because I feel like they might be feeling a bit kind of up and down right now, sort of some hot and cold energy. I feel like you're able to kind of detach a little bit more, and you may have already done so, and start to kind of move forward, I think, in your own journey. And you are really kind of grateful. Not kind of, I feel like you're grateful for the experiences, for the lessons, for the growth that came as a result of this situation. Okay, you're really looking now to your long-term investments here. I feel like you're focused on your stability, all right, and also your foundation. I think that's very important to you. So I'm going to see. I don't even know. Interesting how this turned into. So somebody is wanting somebody to speak up here. But I feel like Spirit is saying, maybe somebody, because they are drowning in their emotions over here and unstable feelings, maybe they're waiting on you to reach out. But Spirit is saying, no, it's time to disconnect. It's time to really begin loving yourself and honoring yourself enough to move forward. Okay, move ahead. I feel like whoever this is, when they, if it's, I'm just going to say it again, when or if it's meant to be, when it's meant to be, I think that it will come forward. Maybe this person still has some healing that they need to do, or maybe has some habits or things like that they need to get through. I feel like they're waiting on a sign from you. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why that would be, but I feel like I want to tell you, you can't, I think that you have extended yourself in the past, and I don't think that's what Spirit has for you right now. I really feel like they're saying, listen, you've tied yourself to this. You've even been sick over this situation, definitely felt depression in a sense, and it's really time to just kind of, let that go, because you have many blessings, I feel like, that awaits you here. They're trying to get you back into the flow of things, right? So that you can start going towards, a life that feels much better for you, that will give you what you want. So we have somebody here in this situation that's a strong communicator. That could be you. That could also be your person here. Somebody could be a CEO that you're dealing with, or maybe that's you as well. We did have the Emperor here as well as the King of Coins. Both could signify that. Could own a company as well, I feel. All right, yeah. We got another one, High Roller. This is great. Somebody might actually communicate for a living too. Maybe they're in the spotlight in some way. Maybe they, I guess they could be like a motivational speaker or something. But they could also be, honestly, they could be on a news network. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but somebody who literally has to communicate for a living is what I'm getting. I guess they could also just be like big on social media, but this is a person that likes to live large. All right, spend money, wear nice clothes, eat well. I mean, this is just a person that takes care of themselves as well, as what I'm getting. They just like to live a really good life, and they like to come across as somebody who has a lot of things too, okay? Look at this. We got star-crossed lover, but it actually flipped out in reverse. Interesting. Okay, so maybe you did feel star-crossed at once, or maybe this is just telling me that no, things came together. Maybe it was even a false start. Okay, you guys just couldn't get beyond that, or maybe you guys actually had a relationship and it's just been difficult to let go of here. On this one-sided feelings, I'm looking at that now, and I can't believe I didn't see this before. It says the waiting heart, and this is actually a woman in a wedding dress. Okay, so maybe this is somebody that you thought that you would marry at one time. Look at this. Can't make it up. Somebody is famous. All right, I just said I felt like they were in the public eye, maybe a news anchor or something like that. It's somebody it's someone that someone will know, that others will know. Could also very well be an actor or a writer, or, performer in some sense, something like that people will know. Okay, fire. So you guys could be dealing with a fire sign. So that would be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could have also been a very hot, I think, relationship. Maybe a lot of passion in the relationship. Could have also felt, honestly, like you were playing with fire in some sense. Okay, maybe this person, especially if they had, if you guys had to keep something quiet, if it had to be kept out of the public eye, if there was some kind of taboo associated with it in terms of work connections or something along those lines. Yeah, you might have felt that way. And then we have a saboteur, right? We have someone who self-sabotaged the situation. You might have also had someone that came in between or tried to come in between the situation that you and another person was in as well. Yeah, because somebody who was very much so wounded. Okay, so somebody was really reacting, I feel like, to some of their wounds. But honestly, this could just be, my bigger pull is somebody left someone very wounded. So this person may very well wounded you as well. That's so interesting. The star-crossed lover in reverse, I literally just got that this relationship was supposed to go somewhere. Like this was supposed to go the distance and something came in between it. Look at that. Because somebody here is somebody's queen, okay? Somebody is very just beautiful and grounded and nurturing. Dresses well, takes care of themselves well, takes care of other people. I don't know why I'm feeling like very, the animal attraction here. Somebody may be very attracted to animals. This person sees you as the mother of their children. You may very well be. But they see you almost as royalty is what I want to say with that. They see you as someone who has it all. You're also really good, I feel like, manifesting abundance in the things that it is that you want, and just your mannerisms and the way that you come across as well. And also something about the neckline here, just a very sultry feminine. I think someone is seeing somebody here as, and then we have a Don Juan, so this person may have liked to play the field quite a bit as well. Oh wow. And then we have a king. Look at that, king energy. Somebody who, definitely very nurturing. Look at this. Look how loving that is. All right, I'm going to call this the divine. This is a pair, right? Divine pair here. Divine feminine, divine masculine here. This is also equivalent to me for some reason to the King of Pentacles as well. Somebody might have tattoos here also and dark hair. Be from I feel like there might be two different cultures here as well. But this is a person that's very loving, very caring, a good provider. Okay, can also be quite compassionate, takes care of his woman, apparently. Okay, that might have been a player in this situation as well. All right, let me put these down. I want to get some messages here now. I know I'm all over the place, but just bear with me. I didn't know where this reading was going, but I do think you have to let this person do that. This person has been exceptionally stubborn, and I don't know why they're waiting on a sign for you. Maybe if you've blocked them out in some way to be able to come in or say something, or I just feel like they have their own stuff to go through right now with their feelings, Why are they in unstable emotions? Why do they feel like they're in over their head? Why do they not know the right step to take by now? I mean, what could you possibly say? It's almost like they want you to guide them and lead them, like to grab their hand and pull them in, regardless of what their position is, all right? And I don't know. I just think that's really something that they're going to have to learn. And like Spirit, I feel like Spirit wants them to learn to do that. Maybe if they are one of these characters here, obviously they're probably used to a lot of people just coming after them. So this might be new territory for this person. Let me get some messages here, Spirit, for this person. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Look at this. Oh, see, look. This person says, I have financial issues and I want to be alone. Remember what I said about high roller? This person at least likes to give that impression that they're doing quite well in life, right? They like to kind of show off in a sense, really nice cars, nice clothes. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that, if you can afford it, just trying to keep up with the Joneses. But it can also be quite superficial as well. To a certain extent, if you stick, not if you can afford it. I think if that's what you think defines you, then absolutely it can be superficial. Why would you attach yourself to, oh, I have a nice car, or I have this to define you as a person? That's ridiculous. But it does say you hurt me. So interesting here. Maybe someone feels that you're hurting them right now. Maybe that's why they feel like this level of unstable emotions here. Maybe you did walk away. Maybe this person wanted to give you their whole heart but didn't speak up about it. And then you just was like, you know, I just feel like, why do I feel like this might have been a false start for some of you guys? I feel like somebody got in the way, and I want to say perhaps it was the saboteur, perhaps somebody got in the way. I'm feeling like maybe this person, for some of you, not all of you, could have went back to a past situation and tried to make it work, but it didn't. It does say, I want you in my arms. So if you know that your person actually did that and tried to make it work with a past connection, instead of just pursuing it with you, and maybe was juggling you in a sense, still trying to see you, or didn't want to fully let it go, but did, you know, was okay to leave you hanging as well, then obviously that's, you know, you got to love yourself more to really let go of that. It does say this person needs time. You know, maybe they're figuring some things out. Maybe they're working a lot, trying to get their financial situation straightened out. Maybe during their alone time, they're doing some of the, you know, going through some of the judgment energy as well, really trying to regain their balance. Looks like they're kind of all over the place, which honestly, it says unstable feelings, so that doesn't really shock me. Look at this. Somebody says you weren't loyal. All right. Huh. And I feel so confused. Yeah, they definitely are. I'm going to pull this card. I'm captured by your beauty, because I definitely felt a very, very strong attachment to that Queen card. All right, and I think someone really does see you shining. I think that they are, you know, captivated really by your beauty, whether, you know, you're beautiful, you're handsome, whatever, just the way you really carry yourself. But I'm getting more drawn to a divine feminine. Doesn't have to be, but I'm feeling a softness here. And they feel like the way that you connect with other people, that's really important to them, or what they're watching you do. So maybe they see you at work, or maybe if you guys are still in contact but you're not really in contact, maybe they see you doing things like that. I don't really know how else they could see you. I guess there's a lot of ways they could see you, especially if you're famous or on some kind of public platform, you know. But this person is confused. I'm going to tell you that right now. And it's because their emotions are very overwhelming. If you look at this picture, this person's actually drowning, right? They're almost completely underwater. They can just barely breathe, actually. The only thing that's exposed here is their mouth and their nose, it looks like. But they'll definitely not forget you, okay? And I think they just need time, honestly, to really go through, sort out things within themselves here. Definitely feeling like if you turned your back, I'm just going to tell you, and started seeing someone else, and them saying this would make a lot of sense. You hurt me, or you weren't loyal. Now this could also be you feeling this way. Whoever the wounded person was could also be feeling this way. But this person feels very hurt by the fact that somebody stepped away, or somebody didn't wait, or didn't hear them out, or something along those lines, which is really a little bit irritating to me. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to qualify that, because I feel like, especially with the story that I just got about someone going back to the past and trying to rekindle that, I feel like, you know, they're not taking accountability for that. All right, it does say I get lost in your eyes. You guys might have had a really big connection in terms of your eye contact. Maybe, you know, this is a person that liked to look in your eyes. Maybe, you know, like I said, you guys, when you talked, whether it was, you know, on video or face to face, maybe it's just something that was kind of captivating them, and it could have been vice versa as well. Very interesting. I'm going to get some messages here, I think, from the angels, just to kind of get a little more on this situation. And then I think we'll just get some wisdom and move forward. Okay, guys? Yeah, this person really needs to work out some things. I also think they need to be accountable. Okay, while they're being alone, I think it would be good to be really accountable. They might actually be a soulmate, though. It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You know, maybe they need to get really clear at that. Maybe they need to forgive themselves too, to be honest with you, because I think they know what was done was wrong, unless you really did hurt them and you weren't loyal in some way. I get a very strong pull to this person needing to be accountable, though. So maybe they don't always see the things that they do. Maybe you already know that about them, but they are your soulmate. You obviously felt that connection really deep. Maybe that's why you've been hanging on to the energy or felt pretty attached to the energy. But Spirit is saying liberate yourself from that. Look at this, because you do have a new person that could be coming in for you, a new love that's kind of awaiting for you, because this person has been so stagnant, so up and down with their feelings, so confused, so unwilling to make the moves necessary to actually get to you or to get you back or to even get you in their life, you know? If you were making the efforts in the past and they weren't making any, then clearly, you know, if you pulled back your energy, that's exactly what you needed to do, because you need to take care of yourself first and foremost. If they want you, they know how to find you. I assume most of you, they can make some effort. Yeah. Why? Because you deserve love. Okay. You deserve love. You are lovable here. And look at this. We got soulmate in reverse this time. Wow. Okay, so maybe could also be that this person, maybe you thought this person was your soulmate and this person actually was not your soulmate. One of these people here, okay? And maybe now you're actually calling in your soulmate, okay? Somebody who, and it's going to come in the form of a new love, so it may very well be someone who you've not even met yet that you're about to meet, because you deserve love and because you're willing to drop this past energy that didn't serve you well. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. All right, so let me get, all right, I'm going to get this. The Spirit, what is it? Spirit's Oracle, Spirit of the Animals Oracle, and see what messages that we have here. You know, we have many soulmates, right? We don't just have one soulmate. All right, this says loon, so embrace the spirit animal of the loon. It says, be intuitive, listen to the song in your soul, trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. You saw solitude up here too. Wow. It says recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. See, Spirit is really pushing you towards honoring yourself more and drawing to you the things that are going to make you feel more emotionally fulfilled. Someone who keeps you stuck, someone who keeps you in agony, someone who keeps you guessing. I think you're going to have to really sit down and evaluate if that's something you're comfortable for, or do you want someone who will show you how they feel, show you, you know, that they love you, you know, do things through expression or actions, you know, instead of just laying back and not saying a word, just keeping you in suspense. This is Coyote, revealer of the truth. Wow. So you had so many cards up here about the truth and clarity. It says, don't take things too seriously, make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. You have another card up here about that. That's so crazy. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So in essence, get out of that stuck energy and start getting into your happiness. Look at this. And then you have the grizzly. Power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and I go where it leads. Wow, this is like wrapping up exactly where it all started, right? Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. So collective, I mean, I think it's a very, very clear story, right? Of being willing to release things that no longer serve you, things that have, you know, made you feel really stuck so that you can move forward in a very healthy manner, right? And begin to really open up and manifest and get into alignment with what you really deserve, the good things that you deserve, okay? You've waited long enough. That's what I'm getting, especially for a person who's still sitting here confused, okay? All right, guys, that is what I have for you tonight. Hopefully, it will resonate with some of you, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you. Bye.